So the GV Cloud side, we are supporting 3 different types of connections that are going to the cloud itself. All right. So the 3 types of connections are going to be the cloud cameras, which Joe has mentioned about. These um, will have the SD cards built into the cameras, so you can save SD cards, the videos to the SD cards locally, and then they will upload to the cloud if necessary. So you'll have the local and the cloud playbacks if you want them. Then the other side is the Cloud Bridge. Now the Cloud Bridge is a multifunctional device. It's actually more than just the cloud, but we're going to go over just the cloud side of it. But just to let you know, the Cloud Bridge also supports additional functions, which is the YouTube function. So if you want to take a camera and stream it live to like YouTube, you can do that. Like we have one of our customers with in Hawaii that has a camera that's streaming the beach, streams directly to YouTube, and then they embed the YouTube link onto their website, so they can show the beach on their web page. Okay, it also does Facebook and some other stuff that supports RMTP protocol. So any of those types of websites that support those will be able to do some live streaming from it. Also, it gives the ability to do another feature which is called Center V2. A lot of our older GeoVision cameras has a feature in it that allows you to record events and stuff like that to an application called Center V2. Well, the newer cameras that we have don't support that feature. So what we did is the Cloud Bridge allows you to do the Center V2 feature with it. Okay. And all right. So anyways, we got that, and then the last one will be the VMS / AI Guard. So the VMS is a separate software, and AI Guard is a separate software. But what it is VMS. Basically, VMS is what you guys have already been using, which is a standard recordings and playbacks, and has some basic analytics and stuff like that. Well, the other software we have, which is called AI Guard. AI Guard looks exactly like the VMS software, but it has a lot more intensive and unique AI analytics built into the software. So we can do additional features with it. Like some stuff we got is the face mask detections. We got the hard hat and the vest detections. We got the person going down the wrong direction on a walkway or driving the wrong directions detection. We got speed detections. We got a lot of different features that are built into the AI Guard. Anyways, those events will be sent to all to the GV Cloud's website, okay? And also the VMS will be sent to the cloud. So on the VMS side, we will be supporting VMS 18.3.2, which will have the GV Cloud option available in the site. And then what that's going to do is it's going to be able to support AI cameras and also non-AI cameras, okay? And it'll send the events to the clouds. And then in the future, we will be releasing VMS 17.4.8, I believe, that will have the GV Cloud also. But that will be in a little bit later release after that, okay? So the VMS 18 is going to be the first one that's going to have this feature. Okay, so... All right, so this is the initial website that you would go to. It's GVAICloud.com. Okay, when you go to this website, it'll ask you to sign up. Okay, so you put your name, your email, and your phone number, and your unique password, and you hit sign up. Right. Once you have done that, you'll receive an email in your inbox, which will be a unique subscriber ID number. Okay. Once you get that subscriber number, that's what you're going to have to you're gonna have to keep and make sure you keep it on hand because you're gonna always use that number for your records. Okay. So all right. So my unique number right here is gonna be the 11085 is my number, and then I have my account with the password, and then I hit the log on. Okay. So this is the initial sign-on web page. Actually, what's going to happen? You're not going to see all this extra stuff on here. You'll only see the VMS and the I think the VMS and the audit and stuff. The access control and the VPN and EMAP and all that will be added at a later time for you guys once you give once we release those products for everyone. Okay. All right. So the site that we're going to go right now is the VMS side. So when we click on the VMS, expand this window. Okay. All right. As you see here, this is what I have here is the Irvine office with the CB, which is the Cloud Bridge. Okay. So the Cloud Bridge is connecting to this GV-Cloud site. Okay. So this GV-Cloud site, in order to set this up, what we're going to do is we're going to log into the Cloud Bridge. Okay. So let me bring up the Cloud Bridge. All right. When you log in, it's going to ask you to create your unique username and password. I've already created one, so log in. All right. So as you see here, the Cloud Bridge will have will have 4 cameras that you're allowed to connect to, and then here are the services. As I mentioned, the cloud side. Okay. Then you have the CRV2. Then you have the RTMP for the YouTube and the Facebook and the other stuff that supports RTMP. Okay. These other stuff are not supported yet, so we'll just skip those. Anyways, this is what you're going to see here. Okay. So what we're going to do first thing is we're going to go to General, and then we're going to go to Video Settings. Okay. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to attach a camera to the one of the channels. As you see here, we got 4 empty channels. Okay, so let's go to General, Video. Okay, and then you can go to OnVIF right here. Right. Well, first you got to go to Connections and then hit Enable, and then go to Protocol, and then you see here this is only OnVIF. Okay, and then you can hit IPCam search. Okay, so once you do that, it's going to search the network. Okay, once you search the network, it'll find the cameras that it sees on the network, and you can go through the list of cameras that you want to, whichever one you want to add to. So say that this is the one I want to add to. So I click on this, and then hit import. I remember the password. All right, and once you add the username and password, then what you do is hit apply. Then it says success. And you wait. Then it'll say connected. Okay, once it does that, it'll go to live view, and then there you go. Okay. So as you see here, I got the camera right here showing me a lower resolution, which is the 1280 by 720. If I right click on it, I'm not right click. When I click on the HQ right here, then it'll give me the higher resolution. Okay, as you see here now, if I go, it'll be 2592 by 1944. Okay. All right. So now once I've added one camera to it, I can add more cameras if I want. You can also go back into here and you can name this. Well, it looks like it automatically named it. So it's ABL 8712. Okay. Another thing that's when you purchase one of these units, the Cloud Bridge, it's going to come with a USB hard drive. It's going to be a 64 gig USB thumb drive. So what you do is you plug the USB thumb drive into the unit, then you go to disk, and then you're going to hit format. Okay. Once you have formatted, it's going to go through this option to format it, and then it's going to become available. Okay. You don't really need a large. We give you a 64 gig thumb drive. It should last you more than 30 days. If you need something more, you can add in larger size. We have tested up to the 128. The 256s we haven't tested yet, but we'll be testing pretty soon. But you don't need a extremely large drive in there for 30 days of recordings. Okay. So anyways, once you have done that, the next thing what you're going to do, it doesn't mention this in the manual, but what I recommend doing is when going to the network settings, you have set up a IP address. It's going to be usually a DHCP IP address. So what I recommend is making sure that you put a static IP address, okay? Because what happens is if the system goes offline or anything like that, the router may or something may assign a different IP address to the device because it may be offline for a while or whatever. So you may lose that IP address. So we want to keep it as a static. Okay. Now, one of the things I do recommend doing is the DNS IP address. Make sure that you put it in the correct DNS that your router uses. Not something like the default 192.168.0.1. It may not be what it's using, so you may need to use for whatever your DNS server is. Okay. Make sure that you have set it up. All right. The ports right here are not required, depending on which connections you're doing, because the system will be using a relay. Because this one is actually sending the video outwards, so you don't need anything that comes in, so you don't have to worry about the port forwarding. Okay. All right. So we've added the one camera here, and you got a live video here. Okay. Now the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the VMS software. Okay. So in order to add to the VMS software, first thing what you're going to do is you're going to go to here where it says, where is it? Under here it says host. Okay. Under host, you're going to hit the little add button here, and then you're going to add in whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to call it Irvine. Oops. 2. Now the system will, you can use your own password, but you can also have it generate a random password. So what I'm going to do is copy this. You can fill out the rest of the information if you want, okay? And then once you have done that, you're going to hit apply. Okay, so also what it's going to do is going to give you your host ID, okay, that's right here, the host code is very important, and then your password, okay? So what I usually do is just keep this up, go to my Cloud Bridge, go to this section right here called Services, and then Cloud VMS, and then go to the enable it, go to the password side, paste my password in, copy my host, okay? Once you've done that, then you go here, host, and then you click on paste, and you hit apply, okay? Once you've done that, it should say connected, okay? All right, and as you see here, we got a green, okay? Now, just to let you guys know that this GV Cloud is not local or whatever, it's on the internet, so the connection that we've done is just, it's done right away, so it's not, something local. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you can go to the home section, and then you go to the Irvine Cloud Bridge, okay? So as you see here, we got the one camera. So what we're going to do is just go to the live stream, and then you're going to go to this one right here, and then there you go. Okay, and then you can click on the HQ right here. Click on the information, and then it says right here, high quality. Okay, and then you can click on this, and then it goes back to lower quality. It goes 1280 by 720. Okay. All right. So a couple things that are going to happen next is this option right here is free. As you see here, we're not. I don't have any licensing added to it yet. So I got the camera and I've got live video, and then I'll be able to also do the playback from it. So what I do is I can go here, and I don't have any videos yet. But if I had video, I would get playback option here to be able to play playback video. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there it is. So this is pulling the videos from the hard drive itself. Okay. The the USB hard drive is pulling the videos from that. Okay. Now the secondary side that we have next is, let me turn this off, or just leave it alone, is the ability to, what do you call it, pull the videos from to do a secondary location, which will be the cloud side. Okay, so next thing what we have is this side requires you to contact your sales rep to purchase the licensing for the cloud recordings. Okay, so the cloud recordings, we have the option of doing the low resolution or higher quality resolution. So you determine which kind of recordings that you want, and you also determine on the days of recording if you want 10 days, 15 days, or 30 days of recordings. So you will pay a license based on that. Okay. So once you got the license, next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to where it says GeoVision USA right here. Then you go to the section here that says Account Settings. You click on that. Then you click on right here where it should give you the little what do you call it, thing that looks like a shopping cart. Okay. Click on the shopping cart. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the serial number. Okay. You're going to put the serial number in here that you got from your sales rep. Okay. And then you hit the verify option, and once you have done that, it's going to allow you to it'll import the serial number information. So as you see here, I got serial numbers for the 720, 1080, 4 megs for the keep days. These are all 30 days. I even got a 1080 one here for keep days, 30 days. So it depends on which ones that you did purchase. Okay. So say that I want to use this one, the 720. So the next one I do is go to the license side, click on license. Okay. Then I go to the Cloud Bridge right here, right? Cloud Bridge 2. Click on that. Click on the little arrow. And then I'm going to do is unselect these because I'm not using those. If I have more cameras, I can select those, but I'm only doing one right now. So I click on that and I hit save. Okay. And there you go. So now what's going to happen is so when I go back to the VMS, okay, so once I get some videos here, the video is going to be on the USB hard drive, okay, and it's also going to be on the cloud. Okay, so I don't got any motion yet. All right. So while that's doing that, let me do something else really fast. All right. So the other thing that we have here is the cameras that are, we have a list of cameras here under the our product line, which will be the GVI AI cameras. Let's see. Cameras. All right. All these cameras that has the section right here that says AI, um, here AI. All the cameras with the AI options, what they're going to do is they're going to have an extra setting in the software that gives you the AI analytics that are built into the cameras. Okay, now these AI analytics, what happens is once you have set these up. Okay, so let me so this was intrusion. So once you have set this up, what's going to happen is the AI analytics when it gets triggered here, it's going to send the results to the Cloud Bridge camera, and then it's going to send it to the cloud, and it's going to send you a snapshot of the event that's happening. Okay, so as you see here under the smart option, I have cross line, enter area, leave area, and intrusion. Okay, now these options I have are the smart analytics. Okay, so when I click on the configure option, what you do is you can that. So what you do is you come here and you draw a little box. Okay, so what we do is let me just redraw it again. So we go here. Oops. All right. So what we're going to do is whenever a motor vehicle has come into this section right here, okay, makes a right turn into this, it's going to trigger an AI alert. Okay. So you just hit save. Okay. Once you have done that, it's going to I went to this camera right here. I just see. Um, Whenever this camera gets an AI alert, okay, it's going to do a snapshot, and then it's going to give us a okay. So right here, like this one, you have the cross lines, motions, um, cross line. Should have some intruder ones here. All right. So once those events happen, it'll send here. Okay. Now also the system will also do motion recording. So once you have any motion gets triggered, the system will also do events as it gets triggered. Okay. Um, so as you see here, when you click on this playback, this is from the local hard drive. Okay. In a minute. Okay. So this is the video from the local hard drive. Then this is the live video. Okay. So this one's not actually I got the Cloud Bridge one yet. It's not active yet. It takes a little couple minutes for it to be active. Looks like it's not active yet for the Cloud Bridge. But once the Cloud Bridge gets activated, you'll have another sub release right here that says Cloud Bridge. Okay. Um, Anyways, you got the motion right here, and then you got the snapshots. Okay. Now, a couple other options that you do have here is, as Joe mentioned, is the query results right here. You can search multiple queries. Like here, you can choose all of them, or you can like certain ones, and you can do a query search. Okay. Now there is another option we have here. Say that you have an event that did happen. Okay, and then you wanna like report it to someone. Okay, so say this one right here. This is an AI event, and this is an intrusion. Okay, so this event right here. I want to report it to someone. Okay, so what I do is I go to the so you got playback, then you got the snapshot. Okay, as you see here is the intrusion. Right now, there's two options here on the bottom right corner. As you see here, this one's called archive, and this one's called link. Okay. Now this link, what you do is you can send this video to someone. Okay, and right here it has a expire of 24 hours. You can change it. Okay, to whatever amount of time you want. Okay, you can put a password on it. Generate the link to it. Okay, so this is the link that it's going to email someone. So you put your email address here. Okay, and then once you do that, you hit send, and then hit close, and then you should get an email in your inbox in just a moment. All right, so I got an email right here saying an event has happened. You know, I just note here, I put test, so you can put in whatever note that you wanted. Okay, and it gets emailed out, and then you just hit the little link option. Okay, when you click on the link, the web page will automatically open up, right? And it'll give you the option of the playback option, and then the cloud playback. Okay. But when you do the playback, you're gonna have to wait for a little moment because the video has to be retrieved from the device itself, and then it's uploaded. Okay. A quicker way will be hit the cloud playback, and the cloud playback will pull the videos from the cloud side. Okay. So as you saw there, the car right there. Okay. And then here's the snapshot of the car. It's kind of a little late, but okay. So this is the email that you can be send out to your customer can send it out to anyone that they want. Let me go back to okay. So next I'm going to go to the so again. Um, okay, so the other option that you have here is you got the playback cloud, playback live, snapshot. Okay, is this one right here? The next one is the archive option. Okay, when you click on the archive, the system will save the video to your cloud site, so you can have a storage of the video for later on to check on. Oops. All right. So now that video is archived. So what you do is I click on here, and as you see here, this is the video. Okay, so I can go here, I can click on it, play back the video from the playback, but it's going to take a little while. Let's just do the cloud playback. Pull back faster. Okay, so this will pull the video from the cloud. A motion event. All right, then you have the live video, and then so snapshot. Okay, I guess there's the card up the top. All right, so you click on exit, so that you can click on here, and then you click on the option to delete it, and delete. Okay. So this is how you would archive the videos if you want to save it for later on for to show other people or whatever. Instead of emailing the links now, you can just have them access the site. Okay, and then they can pull the videos and stuff like that. Okay. This is also right here. This is the share the links. So I just here, if I want to send it to more people, I can click on here and I can send it out to more people again, or I just copy the link and then I can send it over Messenger or whatever, and then let them see it on there. Okay. um, where- all right. As you see here, when I go back. So as you saw earlier when I added the license, okay, now as you see here, the license has been updated right here. So now I have the cloud storage, okay, and the cloud storage is for the 720 quality and then for 30 days recording, and this is when it would expire, okay. All right, so once you add in more cameras, the license will be updated here and stuff. Okay? All right. Another thing that we will be offering, which will be the fisheye option. So in the future version, we will have the ability to do the de-warping of the fisheye from the GV-Clouds from here. From the live video, you can de-warp the fisheye. I don't think it's available right now, if I remember correctly. I don't have a fisheye attached to it, but let me see if they give you the. No, it's not here. Um, we will have a thing called the WebSocket plugin. Now, the WebSocket plugin is an additional. I think it's going to be a little small fee. I'm not 100% sure right now, but what it is the live video and playback. We give you a certain amount of time to be able to do the playback and live to watch it on the internet, and the decoding of the video is at a certain quality speed. Okay. Now for the WebSocket plugin version, it's a plugin that goes into your browser for Chrome, Firefox, whatever browsers you use, and what it does is it allows you to watch videos that are more than 5 minutes, exceeding the 5 minutes limits and stuff, and also the live video is additionally longer, and also the what do you call it? The encoding of the videos are supposed to be a lot better. Okay, so that's going to be available in a later time, but I believe that one's also going to give you the fisheye options to do the de-warping of the videos. Okay. Pretty much it for here. All right, so this is pretty much everything for the Cloud Bridge on setting up. It's not that hard. So as I mentioned, the Cloud Bridge it does allow you to do the third-party cameras. Allows you to do GeoVision cameras, but on the GeoVision cameras, it does two features. One is the AI cameras, and then not the non-AI cameras, which are the ones that just do basic motion detection and things. Okay, so the ones with the AI analytics are going to be for those cameras. Whenever they get triggered for the AI events, they will send the snapshots to the GV Cloud, and also will do the motion recordings if necessary. But also the non AI cameras, those would always also work, but they would just send just a motion whenever motion has happened. Okay, so pretty much everything is supported, and you will be able to use those cameras. It's just that the AI analytics from the camera, the stuff that are built into the camera, are going to be little extra bonuses that you get with the camera, this feature. Okay. Now the AI analytics are only available on certain cameras. It's going to say a little AI option on the bottom when you look at our website. Okay. Usually what it's going to be is the second number right here. So you got this one is a 4 megapixel, but it has an 8. This 8 is AI. Okay. So this one has the AI analytics, and then 00. Okay. That's the not motorized, and then this one means it's the first generation. Okay. So this is AI. Right here, this one is not an AI camera. Okay. This is The 7 means it's just a standard H.265 camera. So you got a 4 megapixel H.265, not motorized, and fourth generation camera. Okay. Okay. So you just have to look for the cameras with the 8 on it, and that would let you know that those have the AI analytics built in, right? But the cameras with with just H.265 or H.264, those will work. Okay. Let me also let you guys know one other thing. When you do use the YouTube feature right here, YouTube does not support H.265, so you would have to use the H.264 for the live streaming. So you have to change the camera's primary stream to H.264 and then send it to the RTMP code link, and then it'll make sure you send it as a H.264 quality. Okay. If you send H.265, it's just going to give you a big purple thing that says codec error. All right. So another thing we're going to do is we're going to go here and show you the VMS 18. All right, so this is the VMS 18. Now this one also has the option to do the GV-Cloud. So one of the features that we do have, which was if you look onto your software on the older version, will be a feature called GV-Cloud Center. That feature will actually be removed. Okay, we will no longer support it, and it's going to be replaced with the option called GV-Cloud. Okay. Instead of saying GV-Cloud Center, so now just say GV-Cloud, okay? So what you do is you're going to click on this option right here, okay? So when you go to network, and you go to connect to GV-Cloud, okay, you click on that. This little box will pop up, okay? Now as you see here at the very bottom right corner, it's a little hard to see, but it'll have a link that says GV-Cloud Service, okay? So when you click on that, it'll bring up the web page for you to sign up for our account, but we've already gone over on setting that up, okay? All right, so what next you want to do is, let me delete this. Next you want to do is we want to go to this this little icon right here called Configure, okay? Now the GV-Cloud can only support a certain amount of cameras. Right now, I believe it's up to 16 cameras, which will be supported. Later on will be with, I believe it's going to be supported up to 32. But for now, what we're going to do is it supports up to 16. Okay, so once you hit the little option of the configure button, and you're going to get this little box pop up. Okay. All right. Now, next thing what you do is you're going to click on this little section right here. It says camera. Okay. Now, this camera is where, as you see right here, it says notify GV-Cloud monitoring status. Okay, now you got a list of cameras here on the left side. All right. Now these cameras are the ones that you're going to be sending it to the GV-Cloud, and you're going to be activating whichever channels you want. Okay. So as you see here, the front door. If I wanted the front door recordings, I can enable the motion, video loss, or any of these analytics to be sent to the GV-Clouds. Okay. So none of these. Let's see which one I want. So I got the intruder one right here. So what I'm going to do is motion and then intrusion. Motion and then intrusion is going to be sent to the GV-Cloud. Okay. These all the other ones are unchecked. Okay. And then this one right here. Motion and then intrusion. PVD also. So you got this one on here. Motion. And then you got inter area. And we'll do PVD also. Right. And then we'll just Anyways, what we're going to do next is we're going to hit OK. Okay. So now what we did is we added the cameras to the system that we want. Next thing what you're going to do is we're going to go back to the cloud site. Okay. So next thing you want to do is go to the option here for the host, and you're going to click on the little add option right here, and then we're going to name name it to VMS 18, and then generate a password. That. Right, and then the time zone's fine. All this stuff is fine. You can fill out later. Hit OK. I'm going to apply. And then this is going to be the host code right here, and then the password. So next thing we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the here. We're going to do paste. Okay, and then you're going to go back to the right. So you see here, it's not online yet. Connect. MRAG, and then we're going to hit connect. Okay, it's going to take a little moment to work. Okay, so it's not connected yet, and then there it goes. It's going online to get connected. So next thing what you do is you can go to account settings again, and then you go to the licensing. So you click on this licensing right here, and then you click on your license, and then you can go to whichever license you have available. VMS 18. Oops. Yeah. All right, once you've added that, next thing go back to the VMS. It'll take a little while to come back online. There you go. All right, so it takes a little while to come online. Anyways, the four cameras I did choose, those are the ones that's going to be recording the cloud bridge. But as I mentioned earlier, the system that is free when we give you the live videos and then the local hard drives. So as you see here, I'm pulling the videos from the VMS side without having the licensing for these other particular cameras. Okay, some of these licenses. So some cameras don't have on the VMS. I don't have license for them, but I do have access to the live videos and then also the playbacks from the hard drive. Okay. Right, and then I'll also be able. Yeah, looks like they did do that. It looks like they finally have added a little export option too. It only took 6 months. So what you can do is next is you can click on this and then it'll pop up a window. Actually, you need to export the video, okay? And you can put the amount of time you want to export the video. Okay. All right. So you see, there's a high quality video, and then so high quality video there, and then oops, low quality video there. Okay. Let's see if this fisheye one is actually working then. Huh, it is working. Okay. So they didn't get the fish ID working one working yet. So Okay, nice. All right, so I just hear they got the Fish ID open. It is working, yeah. All right, so as you see here, this is the VMS, and the VMS is actually probably go here. Uh, version again. All right, so as you see here, this is the cloud, but it only sends up to. Let me see if they actually open up the option. Supposed to be 16. Oh, they look like they did. Okay, so look like they do give you an option to do up to 64 now. Um, I'm not 32 because I see here camera 16 here. All right, so look like as time goes on, they're adding more and more features to this software. The software is expanding more and more. So hopefully by June or July when it does July when it gets released, that the more of the functions are added. Let's see. So as you see here, also you do have a lot of these cameras that are that may be working or may not be working. So there's a feature in here. If you go to the left side where it says groups, if you click on groups, and then you go into your the main user account, okay, you're gonna have the all your subscribers here. But there's a section here called sorting cameras, okay. So you click on sorting cameras, and this allows you to move the cameras into the views. Okay. All right. So then, as you see here, these are the ones that are working. So when I go to the four channel display, it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if I go to 8 division or 9 division, I'll get the 1 through 6 right here. But then 7, 8, and 9 won't be won't show the snapshots. So if I go to live view and I go to 9 division, okay, so these one here on the bottom weren't shown, but like this number 3 was working now. Sometimes the video takes a little while to get connected. Or maybe to reconnect. Oh, this VMS office is offline. That's why it's not working. Anyways, all right. So this is VMS 18.